Hola.
Is it?
Shop is it?
Ah, it's all good, bro.
We're back again for the third one.
Yeah, man. Welcome back to the Matchup TV. Luchan, Magwandi, Makani.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Oh man, I know people have been harassing me. They say I'm too controversial. I'm screaming at clubs. So the Swallows fans don't want to see me at stadiums. So today
don't abuse my friend.
Today we're gonna try to be nice. I'll try to be nice this season.
Or maybe today I'm the one who's gonna because we never know.
So I'm gonna try to be nice. I'm turning a new leaf.
I know, new year, new you.
Yeah. The new me this year.
Yeah.
But today we're talking about one of my favorite topics, which is women's football.
Yeah.
Especially,
you're very passionate about that one. You've been passionate about it for a while
especially
now.
on the continent and potentially where we could take it. But we're coming from it at a point of South African teams need to professionalize our league.
Yeah.
So we can be an international player.
Yeah. I mean, the most successful World Cup winning team ever is the American women's team. I think they have something like 8 or 9 World Cups.
Sure.
Brazil's men's national team only has 5. So,
and I mean
that wait, I just want to finish this point. That tells you something about if you are determined to professionalize and fix a certain sporting code in your country. The fruits of success can be generational, it can be a legacy kind of thing.
Sure. Because I mean, look, the US has done a lot, man. I think they get paid the same as the men's team.
Yeah.
And a lot of because they won that. Yeah. A lot of other countries
for it. Yeah. The other countries are getting on that bandwagon.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's a revolution in women's football, but before we dissect into our country, I think let's start looking at the positives that currently exist in the continent. I mean, there was a WAFCON last year, 2022. It was the final was South Africa versus Morocco. Morocco was hosting. Morocco won, and it was a great final. I think it ended in extra time. Morocco, is it extra time or penalties? But I think it was penalties.
Yeah.
Morocco won. And under the stewardship of Dr. Patrice Motsepe and CAF, there's a big push for broadcasting rights, sponsorship, the whole Champions League, Women's Champions League.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's just progress. I mean, in Kenya there's a league.
Yeah.
SA has a professional league. Morocco has a professional league. I think even Egypt.
Yeah, and the Super Eagles, the Nigerians and
Ghana as well. Yes. I mean, the quality of football I saw at the Champions League last year, Sundowns ladies lost in the final. Mm-hmm. They were the defending champions because they won the first one. Yeah. The second one was won by a Moroccan club. But when I watched the games, there was a game we played against what's that Congolese, one of the most successful Congolese teams.
TP Mazembe.
TP women, TP Mazembe women. That game ended 1-0 Sundowns. Quality and I've been slowly pushing myself to watch women's football. Yes, the pace is slower, but the quality
of football.
The tactical and technical. Alright guys, invest some time. 90 minutes. I mean, if you can invest 90 minutes watching a dull boring.
If you can watch Marumo Galant, you can watch.
They actually play better than Marumo Galant. Yeah. So yeah. And then
Marumo Galant's fans, I love you. Don't.
First red card of the thing. I feel like kunobuhle esikubonayo in women's football, and the revolution should keep on going. I mean, for instance, in England, there's already like a promotion and relegation battle, and you can see there's a big push in women's football, and we have to catch up. And if we don't push our administrators, they won't. And mameli bafetiazi nispete you can do anything to us anytime we get it. But if we don't criticize you won't listen. It's time to take the sport seriously.
It's our only chance at winning a World Cup,
Yeah, I imagine they forget it.
No, let's be honest.
They forget it.
So I think with our football and the great work that the team has done there,
Coach Desiree
has done a fantastic job under very trying circumstances. So I think the more we support them with sponsorship, we professionalize the league.
I
honestly think they'll win a World Cup way before Bafana.
They will, man. I think even if Coach Desri's succession plan is put in place correctly. I mean, I think it was Vera Pau. Then it was Coach Desri. Coach Desri has already went to 2 tournaments. 3. She won a bronze, won a gold, and won a silver. If her succession plan, I think we need to give her 2 more tournaments, a World Cup and another CAF.
Sure.
And then I think we're good, because when I'm looking at already some of the players she's been bleeding into the squad. Magadla Kosafa.
So under 20s, under 17s.
Yo, man, it's like she actually took what the model of back in the 90s about Clive Barker and about Chomani. She's literally putting that in place.
So she just needs the support, man.
She just needs the support. She needs the money. Corporate, please come into that space. I mean, if Vodacom can give Parania Nekosi Billy, to spare 10-15 meters to
it goes a long way.
It goes a long way. I know Cecil's still there. Cecil, shout out to you guys. She's still with Banyana. We love that. SAP needs to go back into that space as well. Find a drink that works with it, whether it's a flying fish or whatever. Find something that blends in there. Look at the games. Look at you have research studies, guys. You can do that.
Take some of the money from Bafana and just move it across. You know?
And also there's another angle. I think our clubs outside of Dr. Petrice pushing this narrative. Okay, before we get to that, let's first say congratulations to that rule that says if you're playing CAF Champions League, you need to have a professional women's team.
No doubt,
Because that on its own creates a need for your club to be at par on both ends.
And there's a scramble, eh? Have you seen the status buy from the team?
Actually, small teams are making money out there. Because you're all over the place. I haven't heard anything about Pirates. Have you heard anything about Pirates looking for a women's club?
You know, Brake is always cooking something.
So but he's doing it underground.
You make announcements.
We'll only hear the announcement.
So I think that's very exciting, man, especially for the younger players, because now they know that if you're in high school now, you know, by the time you're out of high school, you'll be walking into a professional team.
You've got a contract. You don't need to be doing Monday to Friday, you're spana, weekend,
Imagine a multi-choice disc
for women's. Pay TV. We keep on giving you ideas.
Pay us.
Last we told them about recording Phillies.
No,
there was Phillies games. But anyway, guys,
they're watching the show.
Silent. They don't want to give us credit or invite us.
I've been seeing people trolling me from a certain paid channel on other platforms. So,
but anyway, let's go now. And also, I like to also give credit to people like Abu Janine van Veek, because she runs a football club. She's been running it. It's in the Hollywood Bets league. I know Ayanda Dlamini is big in the background kind of thing. Pushing for sponsorship, pushing for broadcast in the broadcasting space. And also, I'd like to say to those who currently have a professional team and are ensuring that those girls have professional contracts, well done to you. You're helping us go a very long way. And I think there's a suggestion we should also maybe put out there. I mean, imagine if Mamelodi Sundowns ladies pairs up with the University of Victoria. Then there's like a streamline of talent as soon as it leaves varsity. Goodness, email.
Because I think they're already doing that, man. But with them, there's a skills exchange between Sundowns
and
that high performance center, so they can just take it a step further.
Like maybe also look at maybe a Chiefs and a UJ.
But I know that the young Mutsepe Utlopi, that's one of his biggest.
I think it's one of his mandates.
To grow the women's team.
To grow the women's team, to grow the support base of the women's team. And also like blood Singatali under 19. Go all the way to the have the whole development structure. I think we can do it, man. I mean, imagine a Cape Town City working with University of Western Cape
Yeah, no doubt.
for the women's team.
Yeah.
Staley's has already got like
Yeah.
a train happening with the men's team.
Sure.
They can just replicate that with their university for
Of course,
women's
of
team.
course, of
There's a
course.
lot. There's a lot of angles they can do it. I mean, we can't always just come here and criticize, but we can also suggest, because we are trying to not
To build a
only
game.
yeah, we're trying to give solutions. What's the use of crying without having a solution in terms of
And these ideas are not free, eh?
yeah, no,
These
we're gonna
ideas
come.
are
Our,
free. We
our
can't-
IP, we're coming for our
for
IP.
you guys, yeah. But yeah, man, I think we've said a mouthful in terms of this space, but we won't stop talking about it until we. It would be nice that we start these conversations and it gets to a point where the league is professional and we start seeing our players living
A decent
professionals.
life, yeah, a professional life. Lento yokuthi you have a World Cup medal, where you have a WAFCON medal, you have a CAF Champions League medal.
But
mara
uhlala emkhukhwini.
uhlala emkhukhwini ubamba nami cap free.
Yeah.
Sigcine sikhuluma blind nathi la itaxi vele thini mara bananyo.
That's a
And we
bad
do
move.
that.
Yeah.
We do
It's a
that as
bad
black
move.
people.
It's a
It's
bad
not
move.
right,
It's a
man.
bad move.
But also it's a call to you administrators. You need to do right by these people.
Yeah.
And as you know, because we know to you it's about the paycheck at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Women's football is actually growing faster than any other sport in the world in terms of broadcasting deals, sponsorship. It's proven. The papers are there. You can go research this.
Yeah.
The papers are there. Women's football broadcasting deals in Europe. And now, because Infantino and Patrice are bosom buddies, it's gonna get there in Africa as well. Come on, guys, stop sleeping on these kids.
Sure. No, but I mean, as a final thing, we just like to say, but then you said women's football is one of your last hurrahs, you know, so we're watching you. We're watching you.
But then is a politician.
But no, look, I mean, look, we have to give him his props. He's done some good that
Yeah.
we can just say, you
Give
know,
him his flowers.
Give him his
for-
flowers. But
Yeah,
this one,
yeah, yeah.
this one we're gonna keep you accountable.
And,
to
and
this one.
Minister of Sports and Recreation. Stop sending them condolences, man. Go take care of those
Yeah,
ladies.
yeah,
And shout out to you for paying them when they won the WAFCON.
Sure,
That we really recognize.
Yeah.
But I mean, structurally, the grassroots, come on, do better.
Yeah. But I mean, on that note, it's been a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I think season 2 is coming alright. We're cooking nicely.
Yeah.
We're cooking nicely, and also, I just feel like our followers and the people who've subscribed, liked, and follow this content. But for to ningasabi was correct when we have incorrect information or our stats don't add up. That's the thing. It's we're a community.
Yeah.
We all educating each other about this passionate sports we all love. This is our form of patriotism.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, subscribe, and watch the channel, share our content. And the football supporters, stop harassing me.
We'll see you on the next one.
Sure. Peace.